What's up, Vikings? Coach Vaughn here to break down this Steel Mace kettlebell swing workout. This is a simplified workout you can do at home. You're on a time crunch, got 20-30 minutes, and you want to utilize these two tools at their best. This is inspired off my ebook, Gotta Swing, where I programmed these two with more than just these two swing styles, with just two-handed, one-handed, and hand-to-hand. That's how we're going to kind of work it, doing two-handed with beginner, single-handed with intermediate, and then hand-to-hand, working an interval clock with it, with the advanced portion. So I'm going to do the beginner first with just your classic two-handed. So I'm going to push with my base hand. If you want to push with your top hand, just stick with it because you're going to switch your grip after doing both directions. I count left and right as one set when going with two-handed 360s. So you do 10 this direction, and then you're going to switch your grip. You're going to do 10 this direction. So I'm going to continue to push with my base hand. Keep it in nice and tight. You want to do push with a pendulum, and then pull into your lats and pause right here. That's a separate video I'll link in the description below if you need more technique work with this, with the 4 Ps. So just keep it in nice and tight. Don't let that head and hip dip too much, because remember, we're trying to keep the shoulders mobile, hips stable. We're going to flip that with the kettlebell swing with the two-handed. So I got Odin here. I'm going to have about a foot away from me, chop my hips with a hip hinge, because we're going to be exploding with a nice tight glute lock right here. And technically the shoulders are not moving if you really see it. They're not pulling at all. So I tilt the bell to prevent that into my lat. See the difference between this and this? I'm gonna hike it above my knees. I'm gonna do 10 reps. Notice how I'm inhaling and exhaling through my nose at the bottom and then top. That's so my diaphragm can breathe up into my lungs, push down into my abdomen to keep it braced to protect my spine. So you're gonna do 10 reps, 10, 10, 10 reps with the kettlebell. That's one round. You're gonna do 10 rounds of that for a beginner. So let's get to the intermediate. So intermediate, have it a little bit off to your side here. Keep that elbow in the rib cage. This way you can push around your shoulders better. Once again, that pendulum, and pull into it. Don't let your torso rotate too much. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of a, like to pull it in a little bit more if it's getting challenging. But try to think your body is the center of the tornado and this is circling around it. You're not rotating. So kind of give yourself a little bit of tough love. Punch your abdomen to keep it tight. Get 10, switch your grip. 10, once again. That's same direction, going both left and right, counting as one set right there. So that's kind of why I like to have this here. I kind of view it more as a spotter hand. And you don't want to choke up on the mace too much with this. It doesn't really that doesn't work. Honestly, it kind of takes a lot out of the effect for that. Try to go a little bit higher above that knurling if you need to. It's challenging. Pause it. Once again, 10, 10. And then, so you're gonna do one arm, doing 10, 10 now with the kettlebell swing. I'm gonna do 5, 5 for the sake of the video. And the key thing here is that lat connection. Once again, you don't want to be doing this at the top of the swing. Keep it packed, because with the two-handed swing, there's more power. With the one-handed kettlebell swing, there's more effect on the glutes and lats to stay tighter because it's resisting rotation. So still have that foundation to tilt the bell, hike it above your knees. I like to punch with this free hand right here. You can shadow, have off to your side. That does feel awkward. Honestly, most people doing this, now out to your side. Like I said, use this punch and it'll give you more power. Keep that lat packed on that side. And I'll show you my other hand. Tilt the bell, pack it, keep your shoulders and hips stacked. So you don't want to do this. Don't rotate, fighting the bell like this and pulling it. Keep that arc in tight. See how I'm driving through my feet? Hips and glutes, lock it in there. Punch with that hand, set it down nice and easy. So now going into the advanced section, I want you to do a hand-to-hand 10 and 2. Set up a clock on your phone that goes 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. So we're not counting reps with these. We're gonna go with the hand-to-hand 10 and 2. So I pull it in and switch my grip here. See that? So now we're taking out that vertical stack, that 12 o'clock position. So you got 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, And it shouldn't look like this. I see people do this online all the time. It's like they go too fast and it looks like this, and they're switching and pulling into that sternum right there. Get tight. I should see that 10 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it's not a 9 and 3. See, that doesn't work the same. So once you get 30 seconds, it'll beep. Take 30 seconds rest, loosen up, and once you hear it beep for the 30 seconds of work, you'll do hand-to-hand kettlebell swings. So pretty much we're looking to get that pop and float, and you're gonna catch it to the next hand, still keeping that hinge nice and tight. I'll show you here. So, hip hinge, keeping it tight. Hooks in right there. Pop my hips. It should be weightless. I shouldn't be pulling it, and it's like right here. It should be going all the way up to the chest level, popping up. Set that down nice and easy. All right, so breaking all that down, if you're gonna do beginner, do two-handed, intermediate, single arm, advanced, doing hand-to-hand. So remember, if you'd like to see more, check out my book, Got to Swing, where it goes more into this swings, but squats, lunges, get-ups, windmills, all in detail, all in one source. You can get it at coachvaughn.net. This is Coach Vaughn signing off. Hope you have fun with that.